Okay, well, hello, new students to my drafting program. I'm Mr. Reese, and we're supposed to do an introductory video. So I'm going to put this in my 4 entry-level classes where I'll have students that may not have had me before, so I can explain a little bit about how our program works. To start with, all classes are listed as a hybrid, and they have what I call an in-class activity. The only ones that are, excuse me, required that you come to campus, or it will be noted in Blackboard, where you physically actually have to do something hands-on in the drafting lab. So be sure and read in Blackboard. If it says in class, read and see if it says you have to come to the lab to complete it. If not, then you can do it at home. Now, that being said, the lab is open during the week. If you need help or if you need a place to work, you can come to the lab, but you must make an appointment. And I have another video in Blackboard that shows how to make the appointments or to use WebEx. I want to just kind of get you started here. When you come into Blackboard, this is the home page that you'll come to. Start here. Of course, all my emails are telling you to go here. Do this syllabus graded no-show activity. You need to download the syllabus from right here. Read through the syllabus and then do this quiz before Saturday night. You have to pass it with an 80%. If you do not pass with an 80%, then go back and reread the syllabus and take the test again until you pass it. Because if you do not, you will be dropped from the course and you will not be able to see your work. Once you pass the quiz, the first 2 weeks assignments will open up on the lessons tab. Okay, now what else is here? There's a COVID self-reporting form that read this information the college has emailed out to you. If you've been exposed to or tested positive for COVID, then please fill out the form so the college they're tracking that. It is private. No one will be informed of you or your responses, but it is to notify people who may come in contact with you that they have been exposed also. Here's a video on lab appointments, how to set up an appointment, and how to launch WebEx. Also, one thing about the YouTube videos that are embedded here, if you start the video and then click on it or go copy link, whatever, and then open in a separate window, you'll be able to maximize the video screen. Blackboard will not allow us to maximize within Blackboard, so you can click it and open it in YouTube. All of the videos are organized by the course or the course and the year as a playlist, but they are not in order in the playlist. Okay, so you need to follow along in Blackboard for the order. Okay, syllabus is right here. There's the syllabus. You'll download it. You can read it. Here is the download instructions for the CAD software. Depending upon your class, and it will tell you in the syllabus which course that you need, it will tell you in the syllabus which software you need. You do not need to download all of the softwares. For 1101 in 2010, you will need AutoCAD, you'll need AutoCAD at 2020, and then you will need the Autodesk Design Review software. Now, it's important that you download the 2020 versions of the software, because if you go with the newer version than what we have in the lab, you won't be able to open your files in the lab, and I will not be able to open your files. Okay, instructor info, come on here. Okay, so there it is. There's a quick link to my email address. My office location is 200Q. But this semester I will not be on campus that often. I will be available to the lab every day, but they only want us on campus when we're actively teaching a class. So it is, as of yet, to be determined exactly what hours I will be there. And my phone is located in my office. So if I'm not in my office, I cannot answer my phone. Announcements page. This will be some important stuff here. You need to check that, and it will show on the home page. So here's the deal about the in-class assignments for this 1101 course. These are the weeks you will need to be on campus to take to do the in-class activity there. The calendar, once classes start on Monday, your due dates will show up on the calendar here. Okay, but do not go by the calendar to get to your assignments. Go on the lessons tab. Okay, so like I said, after you pass the quiz, the first 2 weeks assignments will open. And then after that, they open on a weekly basis on Fridays. So if we scroll through here, week 1, like here's an info tab. It gives you some information on the course. The first little things here will be some CAD learning information that this particular course will need to do. Not all courses need to do that. Here is a quiz that it gives you the information, what chapter in the textbook you need to read or what you need to do. Click here to launch the quiz. It gives you a little bit more information right here. It tells you you can save this and resume it later, or it'll tell you must complete it at one time. If there's a time constraint, it will tell you here what the time constraint is, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever, and the due date. And then we go begin to start the quiz. Okay. In my quizzes where there is a fill in the blank, this is typically a one-word fill in the blank. This would be a two-word fill in the blank. Spelling is critical. It must be spelled exactly. Okay, or Blackboard will count it incorrect. Okay, so I'm going to leave out of that. Okay, and so let's see. There's no actual drop boxes in this particular 2 weeks assignments. It's all quizzes or watching videos. But a Dropbox where you physically turn in something here in the table of contents, it would say Dropbox. Oh, well, here's one right here. Sorry. Some of them are kind of long, so I don't say Dropbox. But I usually put in these underscores between the words. So here it tells you the due date, points possible. Attach your file using this. Browse my computer to attach your file. If you want to say something to me, do it right here under text submission and write submission. That way I will see it when I grade your assignment. Okay, attach your file and hit submit. All right, so okay, now once I have graded, excuse me, my glasses came apart. Once I have graded an assignment and your grade shows up here, if you click on the grade, it will take you back to the assignment and you can see what your grade was. If I send you a file back, it will tell you, with notes or corrections or things like that. So it's important after you turn in drawings that you go back and look at what I have returned to you so that you can see what it is. And the rest of the stuff here, help desk, that's just for Blackboard help. This will launch you straight to Office 365. This will send an email from within Blackboard. Now, it uses your email account, but it will you can send an email to me or to other class members. And then to make a lab appointment or your WebEx. Now, I want to address file types real quickly. We deal with a number of file types in the AutoCAD classes, and the predominant one is called a DWG file. That is an AutoCAD drawing file. That is what you will turn into me almost all the time. A BAK file is a backup file. I cannot open your backup file. Okay. This one right here is what we call a DWF file, and it is like a PDF for drawings. for CAD work. So it is an Autodesk Design Review file. That's why you need the Autodesk Design Review program to open it, because some of the assignments I give you will have a DWF file attached to it that you can look at, okay? And I don't see one in here. The other, yeah, right here, a class template file. Okay, this one its suffix is a DWT file. So that's an AutoCAD template. Now, when you open a template to do your drawing in it, do a save as, change the name of the file, and then change the file extension to a AutoCAD drawing, not an AutoCAD template. Okay, and thinking that pretty much covers a lot of the things for the drafting program. If you have questions, the best way to get in touch with me is through email.